Hello grade 2, it's Mrs. Miller here. You've just watched a couple videos on Odd Todd and Even Steven and given you a couple tips to determine what numbers are going to be even and what numbers are going to be odd. So to start off, what I would like you to do is to go and get your math workbook. So again, that looks just like this, Math Focus 2. You are going to go to page 59. That's going to start off our lesson here. You can always pause it and go and get your book and then press play again to restart it. So really quickly on this page, and then we're going to do some extra practice, is to look up at the top here, and we're just going to learn a couple new words, and that's even and odd. So every single number is going to be even or odd. The ones that we know that are going to be even are ones that end in the numbers 2, 4, 6, or 8. And as you can see with our acorns here, you've got all of them partnered up. And that's how you can know that something is even. Because if they're even, everyone is going to have a partner. But if they're odd, you're always going to have one odd one left out. So with a 2, with a 4, you've got 2 groups of 2. 6, you've got 3 groups of 2. 8, you've got 4 groups of 2. So some other even numbers that you could represent here are things like 10. Even though it doesn't end in that 2, 4, 6, 8, if something ends in a 0, that's also going to be even because you can divide it up in half or into equal pairs. Another one would be something like 14. I want you to think, how many groups of 2 would 14 be? So it's 7. Okay, so 7 groups of 2 would be 14. So I want you to practice to add another couple numbers right here. Now let's jump down to our odd numbers. You're always going to have one left over when you make partners. Okay, so if you have a group of 3, you're not going to have equal partnership. But if you had 4, you would. So that tells us that it's going to be an odd number. So some other odd numbers could be ones that end in these ones right here. And there's also some other ones that we haven't talked about. So what about the number 9? We cannot divide 9 in half equally or make partners out of 9 people, but we can out of 10. So 9 would be one. What about the number 13? We can't divide that up into equal pairs, so therefore it has to be odd. Now what I would like you to do is to go get your visual journal or your math journal, whichever one you'd like, and you are going to do a little page on identifying different numbers and whether they're going to be even or odd for some extra practice. So go grab that visual journal of yours, and I'll meet you right back here.